Hi, it's Tisha with Rarity Creative Co., where we deliver the right message to the right market, and we do that by helping to structure your idea in a way that expands your influence and increases your income. Let's talk partnerships. So, partnerships are typically the business structure in which two or more people or entities called partners agree to share profits. So a partnership can be formed by a simple verbal agreement or through a written partnership agreement. There are two main types of partnerships, a general partnership and a limited partnership. In a general partnership, all partners share equal responsibility for the management and liabilities of the business. Each partner is personally liable for the debts and obligations of the partnership. This means that the personal assets of each of you can be used to pay off business debts and obligations. Now, in a limited partnership, there are two types of partners. There's the general partners and limited partners. General partners have that unlimited liability and are responsible for the day-to-day management of the business, while limited partners are passive investors who contribute capital to the business but have limited liability and are not involved in the management of the business. Benefits of the partnership include shared responsibility, meaning that the partners are sharing in that decision making, and this can lead to a better division of labor and more efficient operations. Also, you'll see increased capital over the sole proprietorship because this partnership allows for the pooling of resources and capital, which can provide more financial stability for the business. You're also going to see a more increased access to expertise because partnerships bring together partners with different skills and knowledge levels, allowing for a wider range of expertise and experience to be brought to the business. Now, the tax benefit of a partnership is that they do not pay taxes on their income. Instead, the profits and losses of the business are passed through to the individual partners who report them on their personal tax returns. There is a lot of flexibility still with the partnership because partnerships are relatively easy to set up and can be adapted to suit the needs of the different partners and the business. Limited liability means that in this limited partnership, limited partners have limited liability and are not personally responsible for the debts and obligations of the business beyond their investment. So overall, partnerships can be great options for businesses that want to pool their resources, expertise, and decision-making amongst a group of people. But it is important that there are some risks and some liabilities, so let's talk about several of the disadvantages. That's shared liability. So each partner in partnership is personally liable for the business's debts and legal obligations, which means if that business is sued or cannot pay its debts, each partner's personal assets could be at risk. Your car, your house, your accounts. And then the one that we all think about when we think of partnerships, disagreements and conflict. See, partnerships can be prone to disagreements and conflicts, particularly if the partners have different goals or visions for the business. Disputes over decision-making, profit sharing, and other issues can strain the partnership and even lead to its dissolution. Sharing profits can also be a con because partnership requires that sharing of profits with one or more partners. And while this can be an advantage, in some cases, it may also mean that each partner receives a smaller share of the profits than they would if they were the sole owner of the business. You've also got that joint and several liability. So in partnerships, partners can be held jointly and severally liable for each other's actions. This means that if one partner engages in illegal or unethical behavior that harms the business or others, all partners can be held responsible. So you better know who you're picking. Again, you have that limited lifespan of the business because partnerships have a limited lifespan, which means that they dissolve when one partner leaves or dies unless the partnership agreement specifies otherwise. Good agreements make great partnerships. This can create an instability and an uncertainty for the business and its partners if you do not have those good agreements in place. And so really understanding those pros and cons can help you decide whether or not a partnership is the best model for your business. And again, I am Tisha with Rarity Creative Co., where we are delivering the right message to the right market. And we do that by ensuring we are structuring your ideas in a way that helps to expand your influence and increase your income.